They're all in line. We're ready for the start. They're off in the Kentucky Derby. Journalism is in a little bit of traffic early on here, but he came out of the gate okay. Citizen Bull and Neo Equos, as expected, to the front, but they've come well off the rail. And these two are setting the pace with Owen Almighty to the outside. East Avenue is away running in fourth. American Promise is fifth and down on the inside. Then Admire Daytona. Burnham Square is closer today. He's down on the rail, only about 5 lengths off the lead. Then Chunk of Gold. Journalism is saving ground into that turn. He's in the middle of the pack as Cold Battle goes up on the far outside with Rendered Judgment and Flying Mohawk. Then comes Publisher Baeza to the outside. Down toward the rail, Japan's Luxor Cafe leads Sovereignty. Tistastic and Sandman are next. And Final Gambit is the trailer as they race past this half mile in 46.23 seconds. So the pace is honest enough, set by the Baffert runners, Citizen Bull, and Neo Equos is pressing it on the outside. American Promise together with Owen Almighty, third and fourth. Break of another 2.5 to East Avenue in fifth. Burnham Square is sixth on the inside. Brian Hernandez has him down on the rail like he did with Mystic Dan last year. They're about 6 lengths off the lead as they race for the far turn. Citizen Bull on the inside. Neo Equos on the outside. These two right together on the lead. American Promise comes under pressure. Owen Almighty is fourth by 2.5. Chunk of Gold is fifth, trying to get involved now with 5 lengths to make up. In the meanwhile, we look back for Journalism. He's been swung to the outside by Umberto Rispoli, and he's picking off horses one by one on the far outside. Neo Equos is the leader at the top of the stretch. Journalism is on the move as they turn for home, and Sovereignty is coming with him on the outside. The two of them go right by with a furlong to run. Journalism and Sovereignty, nose to nose, down to the last 16th of a mile. Sovereignty has taken the lead. Journalism is second toward the inside. Baeza's third, but it will be Sovereignty to rule the Kentucky Derby. Journalism and Baeza were next. Final Gambit was fourth. The final time was 2:02.31 seconds.
We wondered how this race would set up. Fast early pace. It was. Setting up for a closer. Trained by Bill Mott. Sovereignty, your Derby 151 winner.
Back early, made a slight middle move as he's accustomed to doing at times. Looked like he was following Journalism around the turn, around horses about 4 wide, and then the race was on through the stretch. It was Journalism and Sovereignty, neck and neck, head and head. In the final 100 yards, Sovereignty proved the best.
The first Kentucky Derby winner for Godolphin and Sheikh Mohammed, who's been ruling American racing in the Eclipse Awards lately. The second for Bill Mott, but the first one was by disqualification with Country House in 2019. Now he gets to experience winning the Derby for real the first time.
Junior Alvarado.
His first, yes.
Did not affect him, did not affect the horse.
Journalism, the favorite, ran well. Baeza was right behind him in third, just like the Santa Anita Derby, except Sovereignty loves Churchill Downs and just improved past those two.
Yeah. Journalism had no problem. Had a good inside trip in the first turn, crept up in the far turn, 3 wide trip, most of it, and had every chance in the world to outrun Sovereignty and couldn't do it through the stretch.
Stretch runner, stretch runner, stretch runner, stretch runner. Top 4 is Final Gambit. Fills out the superfecta, but it's all about Sovereignty.
And the reason is 22:46, fast pace.
Citizen Bull doing what he needed to do, got out front early, but that pace just too fast.
The best race of Sovereignty's life before this was here at Churchill Downs as a 2-year-old. He loves this place. He was training beautifully here, and he proved it again just now.
Early on, Citizen Bull broke out, forced out Neo Equos, wiped out 2 or 3 horses early to get the lead, but he certainly got there.
Take a look around the far turn, guys.
Okay, you can see Sovereignty actually following Journalism. He had made that middle move to get up in behind him as they came around the turn. At the top of the stretch, it's Sovereignty on the outside, Journalism on the inside. Slight edge to Journalism at this point, but Sovereignty has him in his sights, and he's slowly grinding him down and then drawing away in the final 16th of a mile. Just a nice ride by Junior Alvarado, gets his first Kentucky Derby. Was hurt about a month and a half ago, didn't know if he'd get back in time. He certainly did, and thank God he did.
We've said it before, and it's worth saying again. There's no better trainer in America at circling a date on the calendar and having a horse ready for a peak effort.